Welcome back to the Shane and Shelby Show.
I'm Shane, and this is my beautiful wife, Shelby. How's it going?
Well, it's been a long time since we were here.
Right.
Long time. We have a lot to catch people up on.
We do. I think it's comical that we're probably the busiest we've been in months and months and months, and yet here we are. Let's do a podcast too.
Yeah, my eye won't stop twitching. It's currently like fully twitching out right now, and I think that's probably from stress. So why not add more to our life?
Sometimes it's kind of cute, like a little wink, like you're.
Yeah, involuntary wink won't stay open, so I'm wearing my glasses again. But we've had a lot going on as far as it's Advent season,
Indeed.
and we love Advent calendars around here. So we now have one for Audrey. She got a makeup Advent calendar, which she doesn't seem to be too thrilled about.
Not at all.
You got Benji a Pokemon card Advent calendar.
Indeed.
He's not happy about it.
Not at all.
Mm-mm. Shane does an Advent calendar for me every year
Mm-hmm.
of his own making.
X-rated.
No, it's not X-rated. Maybe PG-13. Anyway, and then Shane has an Advent calendar this year, which he has only opened one of and doesn't actually know where it's going.
I
So
don't have a clue.
yesterday was cologne.
Yeah.
He doesn't,
This is my first Advent ever.
yeah, he doesn't know what's coming. So we're not gonna spill the tea. I should have given you your Advent to open on camera. Anyway,
Yeah. You're
we
not
forgot.
very good at this.
No, I'm not. But we also brought back our 4th annual wine Advent series. And this year, do you want to tell them which one we picked? Actually, it was just you picked it.
I picked it. I was in charge. We got the total wine, and it's been
Trash.
it's been all right.
No, it's been trash.
We'll compare it to the other three.
No, so
It's
we've
fine.
done year 1 was Costco,
Yep.
year 2 was Total Wine, year 3 was Costco again plus Flavier,
Yeah.
which was a really expensive wine advent calendar. Um, all have been terrible, and this year we went back to Total Wine because we were gonna do Aldi,
Yeah.
and did you not find it?
We didn't find it.
So someone told me last night in our advent that they are doing the Aldi one, and it was the wine, cheese, and chocolate pairing,
Mm,
and that everything has been delicious.
mm,
So we definitely screwed up.
maybe.
We did. It's
I
24
don't
days.
trust Aldi. I've went into Aldi one time and I was not impressed. That was like a Costco Dollar General.
Okay.
It was weird.
I've never been in one, so I don't
It
know.
was a mix of the two, but in the worst way.
Okay. So we didn't do the Aldi one, but the Total Wine one is 24 days of small bottles, smaller than the Costco. Costco gives you half bottles
Yeah.
and they're glass. Total Wine gives you less than half bottles
Mm-hmm.
and they're plastic. And I typically like their stores. They typically have good products. They put all their bad ones in an advent calendar though.
What's funny is some of the ones that I've liked so far are the boxed wines. The magic box. Those have been
Those
the
are
good
boxed.
ones. Those are the ones in the box with the spout and yeah,
That's hilarious.
slap the bag if you know. If you know, you know.
So we are continuing that. We have been doing dress up days. Shane's dressed up as everything at this point. We still have more days going. So
Mhm.
catch us around 9 p.m. every night on
I'd
socials.
have to say mine's probably my favorite's probably Flavortown.
Flavortown,
That was a good one.
it was. Okay. And we just celebrated Audrey's 12th birthday.
We did. Also, yesterday we celebrated date night.
Oh, yes, we did go on
Don't
date
skip
night.
over date night. I planned it all by myself. Set us a nice little romantic date night.
That is not true, guys. So I told Shane like last week, hey, I think we should go on a date night soon. I need a break.
Mm-hmm.
And also book the restaurant at Harvest because I love it. And so Shane asks me, do you want Tuesday or whatever? And then books the babysitter all by himself. Yes. But booked the
And the
restaurant.
time and everything. I drove us there.
Okay. I
Everything
asked for
was
the date night and the
golden.
place. But anyway, we did have date night. But we needed a date night because we just celebrated Audrey's 12th birthday. And for one, I'm feeling old, having a 12-year-old, almost a teenager.
Mhm.
And number two, her birthday party was a freaking disaster. So it actually turned out to be all right, but it started horribly. So we rented this gym where she cheers at, which also I'm a cheer mom now. We'll get into that in a minute. But the gym that she cheers at, we have previously had birthday parties here before. It's basically just like an open gym. You show up, they say, so you rent it out, and they say you can get there 30 minutes prior. A coach will be there. They have like two coaches to work the party, just make sure nobody gets hurt, whatever. And so the coach is supposed to let you in 30 minutes prior. You get to put up your decorations. You can kind of do whatever you want, and the kids run free for an hour and a half. Okay. Sounds pretty simple. Should be. Always has been. We've had no issues in the past. So we get there, and I booked it for a 10 a.m. party. Kind of crazy, but I was like, trying not to conflict with anyone's, basketball schedules, whatever. And so we get there in two separate cars because my parents were here too. And so I took Audrey and my mom, and we went with the decorations to set up. We got there, I don't know, like 5 till 9:30. So we were just a few minutes early. No one was there. I was like, okay, that's fine. Like maybe they're going to show up right at 9:30. Well, I had a good amount of decorations that I wanted to set up. And so I really needed all of those 30 minutes. But I did do it DIY this year.
We did. We should get into our very frugal choices that actually worked out.
They did. So, backstory, I was going to rent a balloon arch, and it was one of those, like, really fancy balloon arches along with a cloth arch that said, like, "Happy birthday" and all this stuff, and it was going to be about $450 for the setup, the balloon arch, and the takedown, but the company that was gonna do it wanted to get into the gym the night before. But you can't do that. You only get 30 minutes prior. And so I opted just to not do that because it was going to be too much money and I didn't think it was going to work out with timing. And so I don't want to build a balloon arch at all. So I decided instead to get some little streamer things from Target to like stick on the wall. And then I found this metal arch that you can get. It's like a 7-foot arch from Amazon, and it comes with a cloth that goes over it, and there are different color options. Her theme was pink, so she got the pink cloth, and then I found these little felt stick-on letters that said happy birthday, and all of that total was maybe $55
Mhm.
in the total, and so I was so proud of myself. I even got some Amazon tablecloths and a little runner, and I think definitely spent way less than $100 total for all of her decorations. But anyway, we get there with the decorations, and then 9:30 rolls around, no one's showing up. This parking lot is empty. We have tried to open the door, there's no one in there, and I start panicking a little bit. I'm like, "Okay, maybe they're just, like, a couple of minutes late," so I give it a couple of minutes, and then I'm fully panicking and start texting everyone I know. I called the main number on the gym, no answer because, again, no one's in the gym, and I emailed the person that I scheduled it through, like, double checked everything that I didn't, get the date wrong or the time wrong. I sent an email, I text some coaches that I know, nobody's answering. And we're sitting out there, and this is a party. Audrey started a new school this year, and the majority of the people showing up to her party were all of her new friends whose parents I have never met. I've never met these children. Like, this is a, brand new group of friends. And so I'm in full panic mode. Shane's sitting in the next car with my stepdad, Benji, and the cake that the cake decorator lady, she did a phenomenal job, but she was very adamant that this cake not melt. And so she was like, do not have it on with the heater. Do not do this, that, or the other. Like it needs to be in a refrigerator up until you eat it. And I'm like, okay, well, they're sitting in the car with it. Um, and so no one's showing up. 9:45 rolls around, 15 minutes until girls are supposed to arrive for this party. We're still sitting out in the car, cannot get a hold of anyone. I'm full panic mode. My mom gets out and starts going around the building looking for an alarm to trip. She's yanking on the door, hoping that it sets off alarm. She's like literally messing with stuff on the building. She goes around to the back side and finds that the back door to this gym is open, unlocked. Nobody in it, but open and unlocked. So she's like, come on. We take all of our stuff and go in this empty, dark gym. We turn on the heater. We start we've been here before, we know what to do. They left all the decorations from a previous party that they had had the night before up. There's balloon arches taped up on the wall. There are trash cans overflowing. So we're just immediately like ripping things down. My mom, I don't even realize at the time, has gone into the front office of this gym and has gone through everyone's phone numbers. And so she's dialing all the coaches. She called the owner, she called the owner's wife, and she was going straight down the list of every single coach. Finally, the owner calls her back in a mad panic and didn't realize that I guess there was supposed to be a birthday party. And my mom's like, well, I'm looking at your calendar right here, and it says so and so and so and so are supposed to be here working this party if you want to call them. And so he starts calling all the coaches. And so they are having this moment, my mom and the owner of the gym on the phone back and forth. I'm not really paying any attention because at this point I've gotten in the building and I am decorating like a mad woman. Of course, people start showing up. I'm not done. So my mom's having to welcome everyone in. They don't know me because again, I've never met these parents. So they're assuming that my mom is Audrey's mom. And so it's like complete chaos, right? But the girls get in there and they're having the best time. There is no coach. And, they just my mom said, "Have fun, do whatever you want, like, we paid for this place." And so, my mom's handling everything, and I was like, "Oh, it would be so nice if we had some music playing." So my mom goes into their office, digs around, finds a boom box, brings it out, and we get it hooked up, we're blasting Mariah Carey Christmas. The girls are having a large time. At some point, a coach finally shows up. The owner finally found someone to reach,
Halfway
and
through the party.
halfway through the party, and she's like, "Hey, I need you to sign some waivers." It's a little late now, don't you think? But everyone ended up having a grand time. We got the gym for free. So again, I spent no money on this birthday party, man. And the arch worked out great. So if you need some decorations for a birthday party, I got you.
That was, awesome. So, like, we've talked about our Vail trip where we got on the wrong route, being
Yes.
like a nice bonding family, all get together, complete a task. Same thing with this party. Me and Benji were building the arch. We were putting it all together. He was holding it. I was screwing stuff together. You and your mom were going crazy, hosting everything. We got it done.
Yeah, my stepdad was helping me tape the little streamers up to their garage door. My mom was greeting everyone. We literally we did it.
Yeah,
And I don't think that Audrey knew she was in that panic mode in the car waiting to
yeah.
get in. But I just think had my mom not found that door, had they not left the gym door unlocked on accident,
Mhm.
we would have had all of these girls outside. What was I supposed to do with them? And my mom said, "Well, you can just bring them back to your house." My house was a disaster because I left it in a rush to get to the party, right?
Yeah.
Like, and we had company staying with us, and we have a large dog, and I don't know any of these girls. And so I didn't want to just be like, "Hey, come to our house. What am I supposed to do with you at our house?"
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
I think we would have found a field and threw a football for an hour.
for a 12-year-old girl's birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was almost a disaster, but we made it work.
Yeah.
And now Audrey's cheering at the same cheer gym, and, the owner apologized all over himself. It's fine. I don't hold it against him. Like,
Yeah.
things accidents happen.
We were able to rally,
We
so
rally.
no bad,
No
bad
ill will.
feelings.
Yeah. And so she's up at that gym. Oh, I knew we have friends that have daughters that cheer. I knew, I guess, the amount that you spent taking your daughter to cheer practices, but until you're, like, living that,
Mhm.
woo, she is at that gym so many hours a week, and this is just a half year cheer, just like the intro to cheer. It was like, "Hey, you wanna cheer this year? Okay, spend 8 hours a week in
Yeah.
the gym."
Are you sure? Because 'Cause we're diving in.
Yeah, we went full send, and she's really enjoying it. She's a little flyer. And Benji now is basketball season. We are
Ooh.
locked in.
Locked in.
Yes, and Shane even said, so I'm one of those moms that yell. I am a yeller. That's just who I am. And I have been yelling, all of his sports times without much knowledge on any of the sports. I'll still yell. But Shane, you told me
Mhm.
that I can now validly yell
Yeah.
and not sound stupid because I know what I'm talking about.
He's been watching basketball, like, multiple games a week at this point
Yeah,
and is locked in and knows what she's yelling about now, so that's big.
it is. I don't look so stupid. But what was so funny is, so this weekend was the birthday party, but it was also Benji's first basketball game. My mom is there. She knows nothing about sports, like literally zero, way, way less than I do. And she started yelling too. But she didn't know what she was yelling about, and so she was just yelling, and I thought it was the most comical thing because even when I did my 1 season of basketball that I failed at, she was not yelling then, but Benji was out there and she
Yeah.
she was just yelling.
I told you my philosophy, the people that say they don't like sports have never had an instance where someone they really care about is playing a sport and they're, like, locked in,
Yeah.
because that's all it takes.
Yeah,
You might be a sports person now.
it was a close game and so fun to just be in the middle of, but yeah, I yelled the entire time. Shane lost his voice, and he is not a yeller.
I was not prepared to
Coach?
coach this game, and we had some people not there for the first game, so I'm on the sidelines. I'm basically head coach. I lose my voice in the first 30 seconds of the game.
Which is so abnormal because Shane has coached before. He coached Audrey for several seasons, and I was not officially assistant coach, but called myself assistant coach because from the sidelines, I just yelled.
Yeah,
And
that's when you didn't know what you were yelling.
no, and I still yelled because those girls needed some yelling, and Shane wouldn't do it, and so I thought it was hilarious that Benji goes out for his first game of the season and Shane loses his voice immediately.
Yeah. It was a little different, I guess.
Boys versus girls,
Yeah.
that's about the only difference there. Or you're getting older.
Yeah,
You are. That's a fact.
almost middle-aged.
Not middle-aged.
Almost.
Okay.
What did we agree on? 37 and a half or something like that? I'm
Yeah,
close.
he's 34.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he thinks that he's ancient, and I am 31, but I'm about to be 32, and I don't know why that's, like, kinda scaring me.
32?
32.
Mm,
31 didn't. I was like, "That's really close to
you're
30."
almost middle-aged.
No, I'm not. Leave me alone. Okay, but I am ADHD.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people might not know.
Mm.
I don't know how you would miss it, but I missed it, well, until I was 29. I got diagnosed.
I think if you check the podcast schedule and when these go live, it's pretty apparent.
Okay, yes, valid. But I didn't know I was ADHD. Well, I didn't get diagnosed until I was 29. And I've tried meds. Well, if you're ADHD, you forget to take them. And sometimes they just don't work. So anyway, that's a separate topic. But my ADHD makes it to where if I hear something like a song that I love, I play it on repeat. And that happens a lot. Okay, this is pretty normal for me. And I don't know that I take it to such an extreme every time, but sometimes, like this past week, I took it to a really big extreme. So on TikTok, there was this remake of the Thong song. And I don't who sang it first? Do you know?
Oh, I just lost the name.
Anyway, it's an old song and they did a remake, I think an AI remake, and they remade it with I don't remember who it was called. It was like a choir.
Mhm.
So it was a very soulful choir and this like AI voice that sounded real, remake of this song. And it was so freaking catchy. And I love a good soulful choir. And so not an appropriate song at all. But it has such a good beat to it. And so it was only on TikTok. Like it's not on my Apple Music or anything. It was only on TikTok. So I literally kept the TikTok app open with it playing on repeat, I kid you not, for hours. The same song, just over and over. Whoever had that video got a lot of views from just me alone because I just replayed it. I put it in my pocket with the app open and I walked around. I was wrapping Christmas presents dancing to it. I came in here, I think we started an Amazon Live and I was listening to it. I literally did everything that whole day listening to the same song, and then I played it for Audrey, and Shane was like, "Hey, this is not an appropriate song." I was like, "It's" and Audrey, she didn't like it.
Mm.
And she was like, "Mom, I thought it was great."
I was concerned at the dedication it took to continue playing said song. It wasn't just like it was on like Apple Music where you could just like play it and, have your phone locked up and it be in your pocket. No, like you had to restart it so many times because it was on TikTok and it would just like randomly scroll, or you would accidentally lock your phone and it would quit playing. It was like so much dedication that I was a little worried
Yeah, because
about your well-being.
I couldn't text, I couldn't use my phone,
Mhm.
no work got done, because in order to play the song, my phone had to be on the TikTok app, and so for an entire day, I just listened to the
I thought
same
you put
song.
limits on your socials. Did you have to override said limits to continue to play the song?
There's no limits on my TikTok,
Oh,
it's just on my
I think
Instagram.
there should be.
There probably should be.
This seems like an occasion where you need a limit.
But I do this with songs, foods,
Yeah,
basically anything, and I will, like, overdo it so much to where I will, like, literally never want to hear that song again or never want to eat that food again. Like apples, I'm just not able to eat some apples again, and I didn't like it yesterday. I
yeah.
tried really hard to eat an apple, but for months straight, I ate an apple every single day, and now I hate them.
Sounds about right.
Okay. Oh, did you wanna touch on the golf cart?
Yeah, I am in the biggest pickle as a middle-aged man
Oh god.
where we have 3 spots in our garage, okay? Our 2 normal cars, our everydayers, and a golf cart. I'm trying to sell this golf cart. Maybe I throw a picture up. This golf cart is for sale, and if I sell it, there is an open spot in the garage for a sports car. I think we probably have hit on this at some point in a different podcast, but I need, as a middle aged man, a sports car
No.
to go in this empty garage space when I sell this golf cart.
Or my idea was to create a wellness spa in that 3rd car garage spot, because we also made our garage look dope.
Our garage looks incredible. It is prime for a sports car.
Or a wellness spa, and we could put a full sauna and a cold plunge and some other things out there. It was previously a gym. We didn't use it.
The concern here is that as someone who doesn't stick to anything, as previously mentioned, that would also go to waste as the gym did.
That's valid, but I think had you put AC in our gym garage,
Mhm.
I might have used it because we are also in Texas.
Valid.
And the cost of the AC and the sauna and the cold plunge, I guarantee is still cheaper than the sports car.
I don't know. I'm bottom of the barrel looking for sports cars.
Yeah, let's tell them before they lose it on us what type of sports car you're looking at.
The cheap of the cheap, we're looking at old Miatas, old Toyota MR2s, old Porsche Boxsters, some of which I found out catch on fire. So we might have wrote those off. Just, regular middle aged men kind of cars.
Poor middle-aged men kind of cars.
Well,
Well,
let's up the budget. Hey,
no,
this golf cart's for sale and also sponsors. Hit me up.
okay. Is that a wrap?
I guess so.
We'll see you guys next time.